Hey everyone, Lupe Voss here. I'm here to share with you a trolley setup for hair painting or balayage. Let's look at what we have on our trolley. So we have bowls, we have an application brush, 2 pintels, we have star clips, duckbill clips, a hair painting brush, which I'll let you know where to get this, and then we have a set of gloves and a towel that's clipped off to the side. Let's go into detail what each one of these are going to do for you. So with your hair painting, let's start with the bowls. So if you notice here, I have one bowl that is plastic and one that is porcelain. So I'm going to mix my product, my hair painting product, in this bowl, and then I'll just take and scrape out and transfer it into the porcelain bowl because it's heavier in weight. And what it'll do is, as you start to pull the product out, it won't slide around. This one is too light in weight, so when you start pulling out heavy product, it'll start sliding through your trolley. So again, you'll mix your product in the plastic bowl and transfer it into your porcelain bowl, and then work out of the porcelain bowl. I suggest if your bleach is white, use a white bowl so that it stays clean. Next, we have 2 pintail combs. This is just in case you drop one, you have one that's going to be right there with you at all times. So you have 2 pintail combs. And then we have our clips. Our clips that we'll be working with, these are for your sectioning clips. This one is a duckbill clip. It has a groove inside versus your star clip, which is a flat clip. And this is why. This is how much power that this one has. If you notice, it has as much power as to put a divot into this foil. So this one has enough strength to help hold your subsectioning out of the way. This right here is your working clip. Your working clip doesn't have as much strength to it, but it doesn't have a lot of weight to it. So as you're working, you can clip the hair out of the way. So to subsection your partings, this your sections, this would be your subsection clip. And then this would be your working clip. This is your flat clip. Another great tip I want to share with you with your application brush. Once you're finished with your application and you're washing them out, grab them and then let's clip them. Let's get the bristles good and firm. So if you take and hold the bristles together on the outside, put your flat clip on them, run the clip up to the edge of your brush and let them dry like so. What will happen is you'll get a really nice firm brush for your application, and it almost puts those top bristles into a point so you can get into doing some detail work. So that's how you keep your brush nice and firm. If you don't grab the ends, what's going to happen is they're going to start fanning out. So you do want to make sure that you hold these together, place your clip, and then let it dry. So this would be a great technique to do for your firm brushes. Next, we have the Hair Color Magic hair painting brush. This is actually a smudge and blend brush. Your application would be this. Then what you're going to do, once you have your product applied at the very top, you're going to smudge and blend. So you're going to use the fat part of the brush to help kind of like erase the edge of your bleach. And then take your point, the arrow coming down, and you're simply going to feather that smudge out. So it gives you a really soft dismount. So this brush is available on haircolormagic.net, and if you go to store, this brush is there. So this is, I've tried other brushes. This one's my favorite in weight and in tension and weight inside these bristles. So this is your blend and smudge brush. Next, what you have is a pair of gloves. Make sure that your gloves are clean. Make sure they're new, and just make sure that they fit properly. There's nothing worse than seeing a colorist with gloves on and they look like a scarecrow because they're so big. Next, let's talk about this towel. This towel is everything to working nice and clean. So I'll use this to wipe my hands off. I use this to wipe my brush off as I'm working. Every time I use my smudge and blend brush, I'll wipe it off as it is a synthetic bristle, and it stays dry. Once you wash it off or wipe it off, it'll stay dry. Also, if this starts to get really messy, then I'll just simply open up the towel and wipe inside. Let me show you what happens. This is how I work. So the towel you see is folded long ways, and when I open it, you can see where I've been wiping off my brush and my hands. And the reason why I'll keep it this way is if someone walks by, a client or one of my team members, they won't get color on them because there's nothing on the outside. It's all on the inside. So I'll open up the towel, wipe off, let the towel drop, close back up, and then I'm on my way. So this is your trolley setup for hair painting or balayage. Let's keep working nice, neat, and clean and stay professional. See you later.